Take it away, champ.
Hey, everybody, this is Terrible Tim Witherspoon, former two-time heavyweight champion of the world. And today we're going to talk about Tyson Fury and Usyk. Two extremely good boxers. They may have some mistakes here and there, but they're pretty good boxers. And we're going to view the show, right, Brian? We're
Yep.
going to view it. We're going to
We're gonna
see
make it happen.
the fight is tomorrow.
It is. It is, champ. You should be out there at it though. Where is it? Where is it being held? I forgot. Out in
Saudi Arabia somewhere,
Saudi
right?
Arabia.
Saudi
Yep.
Arabia. And we talked about how you fight a mover before on one of our shows, one of our
Yep.
YouTube shows. We talked about fighting a mover. I really did a good job on a guy named the Bounty Hunter, who was the best mover we ever seen. I did a really good job on him, so I can pretty much give you guys an idea of what to expect or what should happen if they really plan. Like how to fight a mover and how the mover fight a big guy like Tyson Fury.
Yeah. Yeah.
Either
You
way,
say he's got to be touching them all the time, right, Tim? You say he's always gotta be.
he don't have to touch him all the time, but he does have to touch him. But don't try to go for the head. When he touch him on the bar or the things that's there in front of him, his body, like his arms, hit that. That's confidence, knowing that he know his next shot, he could go boom and hit with a counter punch. So the mover moves a lot, but you looking at it to hit him in his head because you can't get that body because he's doing like this.
I
But the
want to know where
body,
you went.
the body.
You went MIA for a long time, champ. Some guy just wrote.
What do you mean by that?
Tim was hibernating. He goes into hibernation.
Oh, okay, yeah, we had it.
Tim was hibernating.
We were just trying to get everything together.
I had to go get him out of his cave. I drag him out when he's done hibernating. But you got to watch out. He'll try to hit you with that overhand right when you get him out of hibernation.
Tyson Fury could make this fight easy if he knew how to fight a mover, a guy just a little bit smaller than him, and all he has to do is go to the body. If his hand out there, just touch it for confidence. Like, touch his hand for confidence, Because Usyk's main thing is the move, and he does really good at it. And everybody be concentrating on the head, and they be missing. The body's a big piece. Why not go for that? I was very successful in going to the body with a real good mover, the Bounty Hunter. And there was other ones too. And my trainer taught me. He said, go to the body, touch the closest thing to you and your opponent, the guy that moves a lot, because he don't want to get touched all the time, and that's why he moves. So,
Wants to know where in PA.
Huh?
Where in PA are you? The guy just asked.
Yeah, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, he knows. He's asked where though. I'll send him a pin exactly where you live, champ. Okay.
Tim likes Bucks County. We're in the Bucks County area.
Yeah, Bucks County. Yep. Here we go. He's been using your defense for a while. It's basically a part of me. All right. Hey, champ, how you doing?
Keep it tight. Keep that defense tight. Because a lot of trainers say a lot of offensive stuff. If you view a lot of these tapes, you very rarely see them saying defense. But defense is just as important as offense. Serious. So you be seeing them guys and they be talking about all these different stuff. You really don't hear them say about nothing about defense and countering off of defense. When they hit you, you counter back.
So, Tim, what do you think Tyson Fury is going to do this time?
I don't really know.
What do you think his plan is?
Well, he made a lot of money. I was over there with the Gypsies over there in the UK. He made a lot of money. Would that soften him up enough? I don't know. But it has softened people up in the past. You get the money and you get the fame and you kind of relax. I don't know really what to expect. I was around the Gypsies and they were tough people. His dad, they don't ask, from what I heard, they don't ask no other people, no other, like the English, they don't if something happened in their area, they handle it themselves. They don't, ask for the queen's help. So they got
So
like their own little area and tribe like thing. As
do
far as
you
I'm concerned.
what do you think about how Usyk was hitting Fury to the body a lot? Remember in the last fight, he was going to the body a lot. Do you think Tyson Fury, what do you think he's going to do this time to prevent that?
I don't I do not know. Excuse me.
Don't die, champ.
I don't say that, man. It was candy. Candy,
Lay off
not,
that
not
weed.
candy,
What are you
but
doing? Smoking weed over there? What are you doing? What's all that choking?
peanuts. No, peanuts and all kind of peanuts and a couple of pieces of candy. How would I fight Tyson
Yeah.
or you said?
Tyson. Well, how is Tyson Fury? Like, how do you?
He's
Yeah, I
got a
guess.
long
What is
Tyson Fury got long arms
Yeah.
and he should use that. He don't have to go inside. He could just use them long range 1-2s. Keep and you said I'm sorry, you said be doing all that movement, just jab him to the body. Don't forget about it. He'll turn the shoulder this way. This is harder to not, when to attack. This here, but the head is. See, you can move that, but
I
this
mean,
is
the
hard.
body is less difficult to hit, right?
Yeah. So he should concentrate. Tyson Fury should concentrate 100% on that. Who's that? And
That's Antonio, the guy who sent you the paintings for us.
oh, right. Well, okay, Mr. Tim, having been in the ring at the highest level, what do you think will define the outcome of Fury? You said, I don't know. Mental, read that.
Mr. Tim, having been in the ring at the highest level, what do you think will define the outcome of Fury versus Usyk? To mental toughness, physical adjustment, or something else entirely?
We haven't really heard from Tyson Fury for a while. We don't know, he was living in, his kids and his family, but he probably was training and stuff like that. So I don't really know. Something else and entirely. He said tightness, physical. No. Me. He's talking about what is he talking to Brian? Brian, what he was trying to say what?
He was just asking, what do you think? What's the asset that's going to, like you said here, is it going to be mental toughness, physical adjustments, or
Yeah,
something?
yeah, yeah. I think it's going to be mental. It's definitely got to be mental. And whoever's behind in training and all that, they're gonna have to get their mental thing on the right track. If
Yep.
they train good and they all right, then they're more confident. But whoever is behind is definitely is going to be because this is a big fight. It's a big fight. And if these guys don't have the right people, like Yusuf is okay, he's winning until he get against the right team that know how to fight a mover, and you still go win if he's a mover and you're pretty well put together. Excuse me, sorry, but percentage tell me, and you've seen it. Yusuf has been winning because he's been moving, and then sometimes he try to stop and slug, but moving is his way of taking advantage of his opponent. He moves real good. And I fought movers, man. Back in the day, I fought movers, and we went straight to the body. With the hell head, because you're gonna remember 5 or 6 rounds down the line, you're gonna forget about it, and that's when you take it.
Hey, Tim, this guy wants to train with you. I popped my phone number in there and told him to give me a call.
Okay, who is it?
Adam Garbawi, if I said that
Hmm.
right. Garbawi. So
Okay.
what, I'm curious if you think as long as Tyson Fury stays on the outside, he will have Usyk. He'll have him,
Well,
right?
yeah, Tyson Fury is good at tying up because in a lot of
Yeah,
his
tying
fights,
up too.
yeah.
But
So
just
when
not
you get it,
fighting on the inside. He's giving more the advantage to Usyk if he gets in there and tries to brawl it in too close. Yeah.
yeah,
You
and
think he
Tyson
Do you think that's what he did last time, champ? He just got
Who?
in there too close with Usyk and took a lot of blows because of it.
I you know I don't think that I don't think it was that. I don't think it was that per se because you said was moving all around the place, and when he got inside, he still got away. He moved out and maneuvered his way out. So I can't really tell you what Tyson Fury what plan was or how he was moving. Um, but Yusuf just sure did. He sure did move a lot and did his thing the way he wanted to. So I really can't tell in this type of fight, Brian, for real.
So what do you feel about the AI having an AI judge?
Oh, that's not cool.
You don't like it?
Who's having that?
They're having a judge. It's just going to be AI at this fight. It's the first time in boxing history. So it's
Yeah,
just purely going to watch the blows. Your son put something out and he said, it's going to be interesting to see
yeah.
how it
Yep.
measures up. But he said the problem is it takes that factor out where how hard the guy fought, all the other kind of intangibles besides just how many times he got hit.
Yeah, that to me, they should keep it the way it is. So I probably if that was back then when I was fighting, I probably would have really passed with flying colors with a lot of the fights. But that's the way the world is changing, man, and to me that's kind of. I mean, if AI is accurate, then people are going to have to adjust to, the system that they use.
Who knows? Elon Musk might get one of his robots in there as a ref. In there, ref in the fight.
Saying they're better than a human being, yeah, this is messed up, man.
The guy says, "Tim, are you by?" Yeah, we're about almost 3 hours away from Sunbury.
Where's Sunbury?
I put it up here. It's I think it's north, way north of us, up near. Yeah, it's way north. Way
Uh,
north. So yeah, but yeah, it's going to be interesting. The Saudis had some really interesting commercials they put out with Tyson Fury and Usyk kind of, talking trash to each other, but it was all, orchestrated. It was obviously, but like, did you see those where you had the
I've seen
dream?
it.
Yeah. I mean, they're trying to really hype it up. So they got the money to do this kind of stuff. So it's going to be interesting to see, what does the AI see when it sees that fight? What's it gonna? How's it? We don't know yet. I guess how it's programmed. How it is going to
Well,
interpret the fight.
well, they
Maybe it's just
changing.
only going to see blows.
Yeah, they changing everything. So just got to go along with the flow. If they changing it, is that's supposed to be accurate. The AI and all that. Um, that's really taking away jobs from people. And well, you just got to see the way it works out.
Yeah,
If they decide to do stuff like that.
yeah, and it's likely the wave of the future. Antonio wants to know what do you guys feel about the Saudi Arabia about the Saudi Arabia has done for the sport of boxing? I feel like this past year has been a dream year for me as a boxing fan.
Yeah, I think that's good. They coming in and trying to better the boxing industry over here because they got the money to do it. But a lot of the shows or most of them are over there. So they're putting up the money and they have to benefit from whatever way they can by putting up the money. But and like the boxing fans here, they see it, they losing out in a way because they can't come personally and see some of the fights. Um, I think we just have to wait and see and hope that everything work out, or the best way, the best way for Americans and to the Saudis. But they got all the money though, Brian. They got all the money, but I hope they don't take away the boxing spirit in America feels funny right now.
Somebody says Tyson Fury's beard is illegal. Yeah, it's actually been proven that it decreases a blow by 10%. It's,
Oh, for
it's
real?
you know, I'm like kidding.
That's bull, right?
Yeah, I'm only kidding you. Let's see. Why did let's see here. What do you think, champ, would have happened if they had the Saudis in boxing when you were fighting? Do you think you would have?
Oh,
Yeah,
I'll be a
yeah.
millionaire. I'll be a millionaire. I didn't physically get really strong too late. Like, and I played football in high school. I lifted weights, but not like a lot of other guys. They were like my friend Keith Davis, who I was raised with. He was lifting big stuff, right? I did lift a little, but I knew if I probably wouldn't have been a boxer if I would have had that kind of training. Because I was playing football. I was really good. All Philadelphia. I was a tight end and then boxing. But you talking about what would you just saying?
I just said, how do you think your career would have been if you had the same opportunities that Fury and Usyk now have with the Saudi Arabians?
Right. I would have trained beautiful because I would have trained. I would have no obstacles. I would have been treated right. I would have the money. I would have the right team behind me. Oh man, I would have been training. I'd have been in good shape, lifting weights, getting in shape just like them. I was on that way up there getting in shape, and my skills got me there. My skills got me there. I was strong. I mean, but not, those guys had all kind of different physical fitness trainers.
Now,
And
champ, go ahead.
at the time that we were boxing, they didn't want us lifting weights that much and all that. Now and then, real quick, the era that right after us, everybody doing everything. They lifting weights.
Evander Holyfield was a beast.
Oh,
Remember how
oh yeah.
jacked and he was hitting hard, but he said he had to because of he went up a weight class and he just didn't have the power that he wanted. And do you think that it's going to change the level of corruption because these guys are already billionaires? They're in it just for the love of the sport. I mean, they're not there to try to hustle the industry to make money.
You mean okay?
The Saudi Arabians. Do you think it'll eliminate a lot of that kind of corruption where people are doing stuff for to try to make a few $1,000,000 or $100,000? Where here, these guys are already billionaires at the highest levels.
Yeah, just a lot of people here kind of upset about that. A lot of people that's in the area you're talking about. You want to read that, or you want to keep on talking? That
you talk to answer.
Go ahead
that
and
one.
read it. Go ahead.
I'll read it. I'll read it after you answer the question.
Okay. Yeah, you talking about
just the idea that you already have guys who are billionaires.
Yeah,
they don't care about the money. They're doing it for the love of the sport. Do you think it'll really diminish the corruption in the boxing industry because they're just not doing it for the money?
Yeah, and I think a lot of the people that's doing it on negative stuff is really upset, or they really because the Saudis coming there and trying to, give good deals. So that is taken away from them. So I'm sure they're unhappy right now.
Yep.
If they out there or wherever they are, I'm sure it's all them damn Saudis. They coming there messing our thing up. Something like that. I guess that's what they're doing. I had nothing to do with that. I just have to live my life. I'm a former champ, but they living with whatever it is that's going on, and they don't care. The Saudis got that money. They don't give a damn.
They got more money I think they just have to do just something to spend it. They got so much. Antonio said, "I bet Saudi Arabia would love Tim to come and commentate at their events. People can't pay for the advice that he gives to the sport of boxing. Great insight."
Thank you, Antonio.
What about me, Antonio?
I would have loved to. I would have loved to do that because in terms of skills and them fighting each other, and then if I learned the history about how they train, I could tell the people what they should have did or what they shouldn't have did. Not being real accurate, but come close to it. I could, if I saw or knew the history of certain boxers, I can really analyze and then tell people what I think, in my opinion, what would have helped them or what was the negative or things like that. I would like to do stuff like that. The Saudis hire me and not, go around bullshitting and getting things done.
You got a debate going on in here about whether beards absorb blows.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Champ, grow a beard and I'll hit you. I'll see what happens.
No, I got 38, 39 knockouts. And I don't think so. That beard will not slow that punch down.
I think the Vikings grew them. The Vikings grew them to alleviate the blows from swords to their face, or those maces.
That sword is going to go straight through their hair.
Maybe for an axe, it would stop it.
So to me, listen, guys, listen. To me, the beard is there, and once that blow go boom, that beard ain't gonna do nothing. That cushion is not gonna do anything. And I don't have a beard. I had one of these before, like down there a long time ago. But that is not. I'm just picturing it right now, thinking about it. No. That beard is not going to. Is they just are Antonio and them just playing? Or
no, it's not Antonio. It's the other guy. I think this is one of our. I think this might be the guy who used to always come in and bust on you. Remember? He changes his name all the time. It could be. Is he
serious?
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna tell you from experience. That beard ain't going to stop shit. SHIT. Sorry about that.
So, Champ.
Yeah.
When in your. Throw a guess out there, a wild guess. What do you think's going to happen? Fury or Tyson Fury or Usyk? So that way the gamblers out here can
I don't know.
take a guess off of what you see.
I really don't know.
Well, let's look at some of the factors, right? They fought. One thing about Fury is he's a fantastic learner. He learns rapidly, and he has a very high fight IQ. So I'm sure he spent a lot of time prepping himself for this fight because he don't want to lose again. He wants to show the world, hey, that was a one-off. He really thinks he won that last one. Anyways, he feels that Usyk got it because of the war in Ukraine. But so maybe he's going to study his opponent better and train a little bit harder. So it may, in that case, go in his favor. What do you think about that analysis?
Well, the thing is you can be in the best shape of your life or strong like Tyson or Muhammad Ali. I'm not Muhammad, but George Foreman, and get whipped because of the skills, the things that you have to learn how to fight certain people, like a mover, like a guy that's staying there, like a guy that slips a lot, like a guy that is a good defense of guys. So if he didn't learn anything. If he didn't learn anything or how to beat Usyk, we might see the same type of stuff. And so I've been sending messages anyway just to try to help, to see if they, and he has to have somebody in there to show him how to fight a mover. And if you don't, we might see the same stuff. So now if he did research and try to figure out how you fight a mover, we might see something a little different, but it might be close to the last one. Yeah. But if he had got somebody like me in there to show him how to fight a mover, you would see a big change, a big difference. But
and add a little more defense to Fury.
Add a lot of more defense, but most of all, take away the mover's strength. Take away what's really important for the mover. He got to move. Take that away. Practice for 2 months fighting a guy that moves. Hit and go to the body. 1-2s. Jab him to the elbow. Jab him to the hand. When you touch it, that's like, I touched his hand. You're getting closer to throwing combination. At least you touched him. Get a nice jab to there, jab to the shoulder, instead of just going for this. Then when you said miss, he in. Here, because you said move and missing what up here, he in. But if you do this, it's taking away his movement. And I've been trying to say that for the longest.
Yeah,
you've been from here down.
And you've reached out to Fury's camp many times saying you'd love to.
Yeah. And Anthony Joshua to try to help him.
So, Champ, We got another question here from Antonio. Wilder trilogy took a lot out of Fury. His fights after have seemed to fans like a money grab. He wanted Joshua versus Fury, but it never happened. If Fury loses to Usyk again, he may see a Joshua fight. What do you think? Do you think if he
That would be
loses it,
nice. That would be nice. But I don't understand what you was talking about. Wilder trilogy took
yeah,
a
the
lot of,
Wilder, you remember Wilder and Fury, they fought how many times? 3 times?
I guess twice or 3 times. Yeah.
I think it was three. I think he lost every time. But Fury, I
Okay.
guess, yeah, yeah, it was
Then it
a
says what he fights others.
his fights
His fights.
after, yeah, have seemed to fans like just a money grab. Like after,
Who's
I guess,
fighting?
I don't know. Does Antonio? Do you mean Wilder or Fury? Maybe Fury. I guess I don't know. I think
Joshua.
he
He
means. I
wanted
think he means.
Wilder.
I think he means.
He said we wanted
Fury.
Joshua and Fury, but it never happened.
Fury. He said
Okay,
Fury. Looks
yeah,
like money.
yeah,
Yeah.
that would have been that would have man. That's the fight. If Fury loses to Usyk again, we may see a Joshua. Okay, that would still work.
Well, somebody says here, Christopher. He says I think it might be slightly fixed, so there can be a trilogy, and people will make
I don't
more
think
money.
so.
So,
I don't
well,
think so.
that's interesting because yeah, it
Yeah, it
would.
is, but I don't think
If
so.
they go three, but it depends on their ego, right? Do you want more
No, I
money or
don't
do
think
you?
so. I don't
Yeah.
think so. I don't think so. They make Usyk has a lot of money. I don't think he's going to go for that. Tyson Fury has a lot of money. Why should they? I could see if they didn't have that much money, they would have to go for something. But they both in control of their lives. They rich. Why should they go for do something like that? No, have a real fight because they both rich. They both champions. So I don't think that they'll do that. Unless there's a lot of money from the Middle Eastern people. And I don't think the Middle Eastern people will go for that. The Muslims are not going, I don't know if they're going to go for that. Nope. Wilder versus
Ngannou next. That'd be interesting. But
who is?
Ngannou has just shown that he had that one fight with Fury that, he won. But after that, I don't think he's done very well, right? Fighting the other fighters. I remember there was one fight he got beat pretty easily by, was it Joshua? Right? Wasn't Anthony Joshua just destroyed him?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Who
Yeah.
knows, man? Maybe Tyson Fury flew through that fight. They paid him a ton of money, and I don't know, man. That was a weird
Yeah,
fight.
no, he didn't. He wasn't in shape. He took the dude. He took him not that serious, and the brother didn't even really. He looked okay, but he didn't really like it was a real championship rumble. He, to me, he did fight, but Tyson wasn't serious to me. Real serious. Looked like he didn't really train 100%. And now you see which call came and knocked him out. Move with Joshua.
Okay, here's another question from Antonio. I did
Okay.
notice that your excellency did take a side of Tyson Fury, and I'm not sure if that has anything to do with Ukraine or what that has to do with. What do you think?
Oh, I did not notice that Your Excellency, who's that, did take
I
a
did
side.
notice your excellency. I think that's the prince, or
Oh,
was he a sheik or a
did
prince?
take a side of Tyson Fury, which that mean, and I'm not sure if that was anything to do with Ukraine. Okay, I did
Did
know.
you think it was? Did you mean Usyk? Because he ended up winning it. So do you think the Saudi Arabians took Usyk's side on this? Is that what you meant?
Oh, you talking to them guys, but I don't know. Money, money.
No, what I mean, the guy paying for the fight is, oh, the guy paying for the fight was rooting for Fury.
Oh, okay. Okay, you
Right.
talking about the guy from the Middle East?
The guy paying for the fight is rooting. Oh, this time around, yeah, I guess so. I don't know. It's a good question. I
I
don't know. I never
seen them
really heard him
over
say.
friendly with him. I did see them interacting. I think on TV, like he really was like gave him like a hug or he was like really shouting. You talking about the guy with the glasses from Saudi Arabia?
Yeah, that
Yeah,
Turkey al Sheikh or something like
yeah, Al Sheik. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
Turkey al Sheikh. Yeah.
That's just
I
the
mean,
way it is.
it's going to be interesting to see if this goes the full length. I'm sure that I don't know what the bets are. Who the bets on this time? It must be on Usyk. The odds, I guess, for those
Yeah,
bets. It must be on.
I don't know. I don't know, but I'm sure that either team or not, or mainly Tyson Fury should have got somebody to come in, not taken away from his trainer, somebody to come in and help them. Not that he ain't no, yeah, he is champ, and you can't take that from him. Everybody need help. Ali needed help. Joe Frazier needed help. George Foreman, just a little kick, something that'll say, "Oh, okay," and that little "oh" can make it help you win that fight. And that's all it is. These little things, Tyson Fury. I'm not saying he's not going to win, but those little things that somebody that know a little knowledge of it can help you. And all they got to do
Yeah.
is reach out. All you got to do is reach out. Turkey.
And it said there, Antonio said that apparently the Turkish said that he wants Fury to win,
Okay.
And Emilio here says, and basically, yeah, he announced yesterday. He
Okay.
said that when they released that there was going to be an AI judge, so
Okay.
they can program that AI judge to be involved. So I mean, I'm hoping that they keep it fair, and this thing is
Yeah,
not
everything is
programmed.
messed
They
up. They
got to
got the
find.
AI judge. They got the AI judge, Sean.
And
Okay,
they got
well,
Usyk at plus 120 in the betting. So I think it's all very obvious that's way on Usyk's sides. But I mean, anything can happen with these guys.
sure can, man. Okay, they bringing that in the game.
Oh,
Wow.
Bruce Gass is here. I'm in.
Yep. Oh, Bruce.
Usyk
Okay,
has
everything
the
good.
psychological, psychology down pat. Just looking at this guy makes someone uncomfortable. How important was ring psychology, Mister Tim and Mr. Tim's fights? Mike Tyson had to believe he was Alexander the Great.
Wait a minute. Read that again, man.
Usyk has the psychology down pat. Just looking at this guy makes someone uncomfortable. How important was ring psychology? Mike Tyson had to believe he was Alexander the Great.
Okay. Yeah, some people have to do that. Some boxers have to, try to psych themselves into, get in that ring. Um, so I didn't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? Alexander the Great or so and so. I got to do that. It was the knowledge that my trainer gave me, and we practiced and we went over, and I practiced sparring. I was sparring with other people. That's what gave me the confidence. If you get hit with a shot because your hand is down, that's just your mistake. But if you get through all those rounds and put your hands up and get the belt and everything, you accomplish something. So I really didn't, I wasn't scared. I walked out to the ring. I was nervous sometimes, but as soon as they say, come on out, the nervousness went away. So I'm in the dressing room. I got my hands wrapped and everything. I was a little nervous there. I'm thinking about the things I'm going to do. And then when we start going out, it all leaves. And I get closer to the ring, it leaves. And then when you get up in that ring, that's it. So that's the way I felt, and that's the way I did things, So, and that worked for me.
Well, I think too. Tyson Fury is a different mentality. Like I don't think he's afraid of much. I think he's such, he's a man who he's admitted he's very suicidal, and he just
I didn't
I
know all
think to
that.
make he's he went through a very dark period of drug abuse, and he almost drove his car into I guess into a wall one time. He just thought
Okay,
he's so a guy like him with all that. I think it's really hard to make him afraid. So I know Usyk has a look, but I just don't think Tyson Fury's the type of guy who understands fear like regular people. I just don't think that's the part of his makeup. And I don't know. What do you think,
You
Champ?
said Tyson Fury don't feel what?
Yeah, I don't think he really feels fear like somebody else. Like I think he's a man with a lot of complexities in
Yeah,
his
everybody
psychology.
feels fair. Everybody, I don't care what you went through. There's still just it's a certain amount of it, you
You better
know.
watch out, Champ, because if I stand across from you, I ain't gonna be afraid.
So those guys, man, um, it's all about they making good money thanks to Saudi Arabia too with the extra money. Um, I really think that there's no fear because they know they're making money. Money is taking over, and Tyson Fury was so relaxed on the interviews, like on they showed on TV,
Yeah,
and he
yeah,
was set like they was playing some type of game. They know they're
yeah.
gonna get a lot of money, and they really not they serious about the fight. But it appeared to me that hey, we know we're gonna be rich. Both of them. You don't see that Muhammad Ali, Joe Frazier look, or Kenny Norton, or me, or Tyson look. It's like a nice, oh, I'm gonna be rich look.
Yeah,
No,
well, yeah.
I'm serious. I mean, I love them brothers, but that's what you can look on their face. Oh, I saw them on the TV, and even Yusef, I looked at him. He know he gonna make some money.
Man, for that
He
kind of
already
money
got money. They
going,
both already got money though.
but Tim, with all that money flowing around, I gotta dust you off and get you out and fight somebody. Damn.
But listen, man, I'm telling you that the look on the TV, they're all happy, they're going along with the program, they, I could tell, they're gonna fight, but I could tell the way they acting, they're acting and talking and they getting that money is more important than the bell ringing.
So
Just
Antonio said
thinking about it before.
Tyson Fury does have focus. Last time his back was up against the wall. He went from 420 to 270 pounds to fight Wilder. What
Okay.
do you make of this? And is this focus why Fury became a champ? Oh, I definitely. A lot of things made him a champ. A lot
Yeah,
of things.
yeah, he's just down the heart. Like I said, I was around them guys for a short period of time, and got to know a little bit about it, about what they're doing, their environment, um, and it's cool. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed being around them. I enjoyed being around the English and the Irish. All that, it was a
And
really,
Tim,
really
do
nice.
you think though, like kind of I think where Antonio's going, do you really look at Fury kind of as a real warrior? Like he's got so many qualities of
Antonio
some
left.
no, I think he's still there. I don't know,
Oh,
he's not there.
you said
But I'm
somebody
saying
left. Bruce is in there, right?
I
They're
don't know who
getting
left.
they're getting so much money for this fight, you won't not believe it. Okay, go
Yeah,
ahead. Yeah.
yeah. I'm just saying, do you think he's unique? And when you look at a lot of fighters, there's a lot of things that kind of take something away from their ability to fight. But it seems with Fury, he has all the components of a real warrior. I mean, he has that kind of fearlessness, that focus, and when he gets in the ring, he's just doesn't really get psychologically beat down, but he
Like
can
he's a
play the
prince,
psychology.
like
Huh?
his dad is a king and he's a prince of a tribe. Like,
Yeah, you're right.
yeah,
That's what it seems
yeah,
like. In the Knights and Armor days, he would have been
yeah,
out there, slamming shields and leading the men and on these
yeah.
charges. And
That's what
um,
that's yup. That's it. You
that's
know.
what you experienced when you were over there, huh? You seen them almost as noble, like they were
Yeah,
noblemen, yeah, like
yeah.
kings and barons acting. Yeah,
Yeah, everybody had a
interesting.
position in a way. Everybody knew what their job was or how to act around their people, the gypsies, and it was cool. I had enjoyed myself. I felt like I was back home in a way, a little bit. I felt like I was back in Philly.
Why? Because you lived in a castle and you were a king.
Nah, no, I didn't.
Oh.
It
You had an
was in
army,
typical.
Tim. What was going on down there in
They
Philly
was
in
in
your day?
typical homes. They was in
Yeah, no,
typical
I know, I'm
homes.
kidding with you.
Wow.
They said boxers these days would spend 100 million in no time. Tim. Well, they all do. Anybody who gets all the athletes do that. They get money, man. They run through it like.
Man, money, money, money. I wish I wish I would have managed and kept some of mine.
Do
Boy,
you do you think that Tyson Fury is more focused without his father John around? I remember there was a scuffle with his father
yeah,
headbutting someone at the last fight I
yeah.
saw.
I think he was protecting his son,
Yeah.
or
How close
or
are they really? They look like though they are just they're connected.
warriors. They warriors. There's a lot of warriors in different worlds and different countries and
Yeah.
different places. Yeah, but they're really like to me. They're
Mm.
like that. Oh, warriors. Yeah, like fighting.
And they have a great relationship. Huh? It looks like they're very connected mentally, them two. Like,
I don't know
yeah,
everything, but I'm just saying my little experience. Oh yeah, it seemed to me like they um that they have this kind of atmosphere where it's them and not you. Like,
I guess that's
that's
the gypsy
like
way
yeah, they
because
just
how
yeah,
how
that's
tough
like
their history has been, right?
you gotta
You
work
had to
your
stick
way in.
together. You
Yeah, you
had to
gotta work
stick
your way
together.
in. You gotta work your way in, Brian. You can't just walk right in to me. It appeared to me like you can't just walk right in. You got to earn your thing. I might be wrong, to be around all the time. That me, they would let me come around all the time if but to really get serious and just my opinion, just to get serious and get inside, you it's a trust thing, it's a trust thing. So
And Fury wanted to spar with you, right? You said that he
um
wanted to spar with you that one time. John tried to get you in the ring with him.
well, we was over there and he wanted to John who.
His father.
No, yeah, they both was talking, but Tyson just was saying it to me,
Oh, okay. I thought you
and I
said his
said, "Look,
father.
man, I'm retired. Look how old I am," and that's what led me to believe the intelligence. Now, I'm not gonna say the intelligence. I would never ask a former boxer like me, if retired. I haven't been doing anything. I started thinking. I started thinking, how much do they know about boxing? Because I would never do that to a retired boxer. And maybe he was just hyped and just
Well,
sending.
then maybe he
He
wanted
wanted
to
to
do a
spar
light
with me.
match, and
Wait a
yeah,
minute, he wanted to spar with me, but I've been retired for like what 5? I don't know, 5, 6 years, 7 years. I wasn't in no shape. So I started thinking, I didn't mean to cut you off, but I started thinking how much knowledge or whatever they had because I wouldn't ask him to fight, to spar with me if he was retired for like 6 or 7 years. I would tell him to come on over here and try to find out some kind of movement. And yeah, I was retired, and he did ask me that you want to spar. So I started thinking they don't know that much. I said, "Wow, you don't do that. You don't
no.
do that. He's a former champ. He's retired. He's way older than you, and you want to beat up on him."
Well, champ, we hit the 40-minute mark. I know you got
Okay,
to
and that's
do
Bruce.
some
What's
stuff.
that? Bruce boxing,
He
jazz, and
doesn't have the class that you have, champ.
that's my band. Okay, yeah. So we gonna listen. What I'm gonna do? I would like to thank everybody for tuning in and to the show and look forward to the next show. The fight is tomorrow, right?
Yep.
Okay, everybody. I think we're gonna have a collaboration with a couple other people and have something big tomorrow. What you think?
Yeah, champ.
Okay.
Yep.
All right,
That
then.
will.
I'm out of here.
All right. See you guys.
All right. See you. Thank you very